I present to you.
Not so fast, good captain. I've yet to show my hand.
Hello, this is Master and Feeble Sam, so I'm playthrough Andaron Saga. Last time, went through surface chapters so far. Yeah, that's not the last time I'm going to be saying that. There are tougher chapters, way tougher unfortunately. But today is going to be just a gating chapter, so let's get on with it, shall we? What few of you actually want to buy as well? And with that white gem we got, we can actually do that. So let's do it, shall we? Chapter 16X, Scuddy's Clemency. The next day, Jacko and his companion returned to Iceflare, and now they brought a friend along for the ride. Halfdan comes in peace to listen to Skylar's offer. Skylar, I'm back. Why was the delay? The icebreaker attacked Clan Berserk. Oh, sorry about that. Oof, that's me. I had to help fight them off. The fact you succeeded tells me I made the right choice when I hired you. And what of Halfdan? Did that fellow have anything to say about my offer? Feel free to ask him himself. He insisted on coming here. Halfdan, come in, please. Ha ha ha, such a polite boy. He even says please to me. Skylar, you lovely seductress. It's been many years, my dear. Don't get all sappy with me, Ravenous Bear. We're not that close. Come now, come now. How can you be so cold to your old lover? Those flirtatious looks you used to give me, those sultry eyes, don't give the Lord of Lances the wrong idea. You are just a young fool chasing my skirt. Now can we talk about business already? You see, Jacko? She's so good at acting. You almost think she doesn't want to embrace. Loud mouth in myself! I told you a million times! Act your age ready. You're embarrassing the both of us. Young love is really something. Alright, I'll play along with your rejection, Skylar dearest. Now then, about this treaty of yours. You understand how serious this is? It will make our clans greet the hermit people scattered across Hornheim. You both counted them for tribute, and do not wish to push them towards Tyranol. If you're worried about alienating the isolated clans, you are too late. Your scouting cases have begun to flounder in recent years, old man. Have you not seen the signs? Many have quietly pledged servitude to Tyranol. You're too late to save your honor. What? Since when? How could they turn their backs on Clan Berserk? When the plague came, it was my clan that braved Mount Frostmour's chill. We plucked the flash-freeze flowers, we passed them out to those damned. That was over a decade ago. Times change, memories fade. Your clan has weakened due to the terror outbreak. Now the hermit's gratitude has faded into old memory. And so too has their fear of your once regal power. Turner is the one they fear most these days. Not you. Hermit people? Flash-freeze flower? What? Even? Perhaps you're alright. I must speak to the elders. I will accept your treaty, but only for the moment. The ancient ones may yet decide to vessel my choice. Trusting your clan's highest methods to some half-dead geezers. Perhaps if you simply killed them, you could leave Berserk to glory. It matters not. I must simply ensure I don't live to be as old as them. As long as I die soon, my life will end in glory. I won't cling to it. Men. Take care, my dearest. This bear will answer you within the month. I shall hope so. Farewell, Halfdan. And you as well, boy. Adios. Well then, I have many questions. I will provide answers in due time. Alright, and what about our agreement? You successfully indebted Halfdan to Skadi. I'm pleased. That will make our treaty plans succeed much more smoothly. You are welcome to stay in Icefall as long as you need. Continue with your duties and I will pay you plenty of coin. Good. I have my men Theodore keep track of the payments. I get my Theodore keep track of payments. If you short me, you notice. Worry not. I treat my foes religiously and my friends with great affection. Yeah, I can do without your affection. Men, always so vulgar. I would like to talk to you again later. I have an idea I'd like to run past you. Once I am done with my granddaughters, you may come back here and see me. Alright, I'll go walk for a walk and just meanwhile enjoy the nice weather. Hey there, Jacko. Good work today, Sigrid. You did great out there. Really? You think so? You didn't flinch around all that violence, not even once. You even took out a few icebreakers on your own. I'm impressed. I'm pretty sure she didn't, but okay. It's so nice to say of you to say that. I thought I was gonna slow you down for sure. By no means. I like seeing you have fun. You are my little sister, Femk. Oh, speaking of sisters. Oh, crap baskets. Sigrid, have you been wounded? I heard you joined the battle. Your sister fought valiantly. The Vikings were no match. Quiet bastard, I was not talking to you. Helga, don't yell, I'm okay. I'm barely hurt. A few bruises. I knew it, you got hurt. Don't get you damn bastard. How did you let Sigrid partake in the battle? She's just a little girl. She wanted to help. And you should have denied her. You are lucky she's still breathing. Otherwise I would be flaying the skin from your bones right now. I'm sorry, I can see you care for your sister. I would not have put her in any great danger. She stayed in the back and cast magic from afar. I don't want to hear your excuses. Stay over my sister or else. Enough! Sigrid, it was not old man Jacko's fault. I chose to join the fight myself. I'm a proud Sharon of Clan Skadi, just like you and grandmother. So if I want to fight, I will. You brat, how dare you talk back to me? I have your best interest at heart. I'm taking you to see our grandmother. She'll straighten you right now. She'll straighten you right out. Why does Sigrid keep insisting on calling me an old man? I don't even have a beard. Guess I'll get some time to kill until the ladies finish their meeting. That would be a good time to take a walk and speak to my friends. Or maybe I should listen in the conversation inside the tent. Once Gerhard and him are done speaking, we return to the tent. This will end the map. Alright, so you can so basically you can actually get a sneak peek actually. I don't think I've actually done that before, so let's have a look. I know it's not applied to eavesdrop, but I'd like to know what they're discussing. I kind of listen a little bit. You wanted to speak with me, Helga? Yes, I can't believe you would send Sigrid by herself into battle like that. Aside from you, she is the only family I've left. Don't gamble with her life. She could have been injured or killed. Big sister is fine, really. I am completely unhurt. As I told you, Sigrid's abilities will only improve if she is tested. Skadi is not a refugee for the weak. The infirm will perish to the blizzard. I will not shelter my grandchild for the sake of appeasing your anxiety, Helga. You forget your place. Fine, but if you insist on sending Sigrid in the battle, at least let me go too. That way I can watch over her and ensure she is safe from those southerners. Sister, you don't have to... If that's what you wish, so be it. You may travel Sigrid from now on. Thank you, grandmother. Now leave me at once, both of you. It's about time for my daily tea. It's hard to fault Helga when all she wants is to protect Sigrid. I feel the same way about Femk. Oh, this is important. Jacket, a moment of your time. Why is it, Jehara? You seem worried. It's been a month since Tandra sent me a letter. I'm beginning to fear for my liege's safety. Can you even get a letter all the way up here? I can, yes. How? Tell me how! I apologize, Jacket. I'm not at liberty to say. The hell you're not! Someone's letter betrayed Voldemort! Are you sniffing behind my back, you damn scaly? No, of course not. My apologies. I can see why it would be... Jacket, I'm not usually allowed to disclose this information. Terminate's rulers consider it a matter of national security. If you promise to say nothing, I will tell you the truth. What? You're not joking? If it's that serious... It will not be acceptable for me to keep further secrets from you. You've already been betrayed once. I will not want you to be court-martialed. I will accept the consequences. In Turret, there exists an artifact known as the Royal Spatial Library. It allows high numbers to transfer messages across any distance. You're not making this up. It sounds little. Only a small group of elites are granted the right to use it. I am among those privileged few. I have linked a spatial tone with one owned by my liege. It's how I communicate with my liege while abroad. I see. It sounds remarkable. It is not only our national treasure. We sign our ancient pact. You see, the shrine was given to our people by the first Lightbringer. Sir Joseph himself crafted it by his own hands to eliminate our fears. This is why Timothy historically never went to war with the Lightbringers. I see. And forgive me, before. I'm sorry I called you scaly. You didn't deserve such an insult. It is better this way. Now you will know I am not mimicking Sir Samuel. I will not risk our friendship by betraying you as that human did. Always forgiven. Let's move on. So, what's this about Tedros? No word from him in a while. None. I seek your advice. Should I return to him? I would feel more at ease if I could check on him. But my presence here acts as a shield for you. I would not want to leave you stranded alone. Tedros is in trouble. We should be there for him. But on the other hand... So basically, you now have the option to send Jaheira home to Tiamat. Doing so will make her leave your party for a while. This is recommended if you do not train her that much. However, if she is promoted, you will upload from this. So, because I never used Jaheira, you literally have no reason not to do this, and she will come back a lot stronger later. If she was only promoted and has quite a few levels, and you actually need her, then no. But in this case, yes, we're going to send her away. I suppose there is no harm in you returning home. We're not going anywhere, at least not for a while. If nothing is wrong, I'll return soon. Have a safe flight, Jaheira. Give the prince my best. Thank you, Jacka. So, with that, she will no longer be she will not be in our party for a few chapters. So it's actually pretty useful to do. Oh, sorry. I hope you got landed level 20, because you actually will be rewarded for your efforts with doing that. Oh yes, and we can buy stuff too. In fact, that white gem we got is becoming very useful. But I'm going to talk to everyone else first, and then off screen I'm going to go to these shops. Let's see. Talk to her first. I'm disappointed by your levels, Victoria. Pretty disappointed. Hey, Jacka. Nice snowman, Victoria. Been working on it long? No. I see. Victoria, you're right. You seem listless. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, Jacka. I feel lost, useless. Whoa, where's this negativity coming from? You're usually so chipper. Yeah, I try to look on the bright side of life, but it's been hard to do that lately. Jacka, I saw a letter a few days ago. My father was killed. What? By the vines, Vicky. Why didn't you tell me sooner? There's more. My mother, she took her life after the incident. She's overcome with grief. Lily saw suicide coming. And even me, her daughter. That last time you saw them was during my wedding to Henry. I ran away from him. My father didn't just die. He was murdered by someone. I will speak a name, but I know who did this. Lord Geoffrey, he put a contract on my father. Because of me. Because I ran away from Henry on the day of our wedding. I'm Barris House Ashburn. This was their retribution. I don't even know what to say. I'm here for you. I'm pathetic, so worthless, and utterly useless woman. Because of my flippancy, my parents are both dead now. Jacka, did I ever tell you about my family? When we were fighting in the rebellion, I mean. No, you never seemed to want to talk about them. I'm a noble by birth, but only in name. My family used to be wealthy, powerful. House Claymore. We were lesser vassals to House Flamegod. They're subordinates. But my great-grandfather gambled all our assets, servants, and land away. We still had our name, our connections. But in the game of nobles, those meant nothing to our former friends. I volunteered to do mercenary work during the rebellion. I hated being around my mother and father, always arguing, always blaming each other for our family's financial woes. When I was out there, fighting in battles, I felt so free. I did whatever I wanted. I ate anything I could afford. But it all came to an end. House Steel won the war. I had to go home to my family. I take it the situation didn't improve once you returned. I made friends of Ariel during the rebellion. She introduced me to her brother, Henry. I thought he was okay, but my father saw a rare chance to strike gold. He made a deal in secret. He sold me to Lord Geoffrey. What? To the wedding? It wasn't even your idea? I overheard my father talking to Lord Geoffrey in private. I won't repeat the things they said, but they mentioned me. Apparently my father received a princely sum from my hand. It's good that you never told me this. It might have been me who impaled... Sorry, I'm feeling so angry right now. He did this to his child. What kind of bastard? I was going it first, but then I felt guilty. Our family used to be nobles. I denied my parents their birthright. Other girls would love to help their family return to nobility. I was so ungrateful. What could I just do as my father wished? And now he's dead forever, along with my mother too. I killed my parents, Jacka. I never got to say goodbye. It's not your fault. Lord Geoffrey ordered your parents' deaths. You have the right to live freely. Don't beat yourself up, Vicky. Thanks for listening, Jacka. Sorry I'm being such a downer. You lost your dad too, right? I did when we returned to Hot Iron. I introduced you to my mother and sister. You need some of my mum's favourite split pea soup with beans. He'd cheer you up. Yeah, maybe. Elmer, how are you holding up? Elmer? Good gods, kid, you look so blue. Are you dying of frostbite? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. The hell you are, Elmer. You're hypothermic. Come here, kid. Take this coat and warm up. There, stick your hands in your pockets. What were you thinking? You could die of cold exposure. Not gonna be a little wimp anymore. Gotta be a real man. What are you even talking about? And rub your hands together. You're gonna warm up. You gotta warm yourself up. Can you keep a secret, Sir Jacket, sir? Yeah, sure. What is it? There's this girl I like, but I'm too wimpy for it like me. And then I found it. The sacred text. Words of wisdom from the Master of Romance. I saw the light, sir. Master of Romance? Words of wisdom? What are you even talking about? Do you remember when those pirates attacked us at the sea? Some handsome guy dropped a scroll in the middle of all the chaos. I picked it up. It was brilliant. Suddenly everything made sense. What did it say to make you think swimming the cold was smart? Women don't like weak little boys. They like tough guys, real men. The tome had all sorts of tips to help toughen the reader up. When you're in pain, you become a lone wolf, a pack leader. Only when you're hard on yourself you can find your true strength. A real man goes his own way. He stands alone like a mountain. Truly brilliant wisdom, don't you think, Sir Jagger? That tome sounds a bit suspect. I wouldn't pay much mind, Alman. It's almost like those horoscopes some women like reading. Fluff. I'm gonna get strong, Sir Jagger. Then that girl will like me. 100%, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, at 10 kilometers a run. I'm gonna become the strongest battle mage in all of Andaron. Good luck with that, Elmer. There's actually some sense to what he's saying, believe it or not. Oh, you can actually return now if you want, but I'm gonna talk to everyone else. Yeah, he mentions a lone wolf his own way. Well, believe it or not, it's actually connected to a secret event. I haven't talked about secret events yet, have I? Because we haven't seen them. Secret events are stuff that randomly pop up, but the chances are so slim that you could play for the whole game and every encounter one. With the exception of the next chapter, which I do want to encounter because it's used to complete a side line, which means I'm going to have to use save states. Like, I literally have to. Annoying, but it's another choice. But you'll see soon enough to the next chapter. For now, let's talk to the others. Hey Sigurd, how did I chat with your grandmother go? Oh, it went fine. I suppose I didn't really pay attention. What are you holding there? Is that a sketchbook? Oh yes, I love drawing. It's one of my hobbies. Can I take a look? Sure. Wow, these are impressive. You really think so? I never feel like I can get the details right. These are drawings of Helga. You even drew her wearing lots of different outfits. I really like the one where she shows off her thighs. You should draw more like that one in my opinion. My sister's the only person I get to model for me. Thus, I tend to draw lots of pictures of her. Hey, Sigurd, I have a great idea. What is it? Why don't you draw everyone in my army? You'll be spending a lot of time here. You get everyone to model for you, so you get lots of practice drawing. Imagine how happy I would be if you drew a portrait of them. That sounds like a lot of work. You just said you didn't have many people to draw here. Yeah, it's for drawing every member of your army? That sounds quite, sound what? What if we make them look ugly? They hate the drawings. Or worse, what if they only pretend like it for me? What if my drawings actually make them super upset? Come on, Sigurd, these are great. Everyone will love them, trust me. I don't know. Why don't you just start with drawing me? I promise to be honest with you. Okay, I suppose. Great, I can't wait. Hey, Helga. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. I can a man's foot off once. Is there a reason you're so vicious? I never made a mistake when she invited you. You don't need the help of a bunch of southerners, especially idiot men. You sound like you would rather be the head shaman over Skylar. Do you seek to take her place and rule as head of Scadia? Ignorant southerners, that is not how Clan Scadia works. What do you mean? The head shaman is not selected by bloodline like you southerners do. Clan Scadia leader is anointed at birth by the previous leader. At birth? A child of exceptional talent is chosen. A ritual brings them closer to darkness. Saga will pick the next head shaman when her time on this plane draws to the close. A ritual, you say? It's part of our ancient traditions, passed down from one head to the next. As for details, I am not privy to how the ritual functions. Only the past and present elders are worthy of possessing that knowledge. So you or Sigrid will never lead? No, we were not chosen at birth. Sigrid said we were not gifted. She's waiting for the exceptional child to be born among our clan. Firstly, I think grandmother is waiting to marry one of us off. An arranged marriage? Who's looking high? Probably some fool from Clan Berserk, or perhaps even the Icebreakers. If it ensures Sky's survival, Sky would consider political marriage. You don't see the type to accept an arranged marriage easily. As long as it spares Secret the pain of marrying some bastard, I'd do it. Interesting. I'm glad you think so. Now leave me. I can barely tolerate your smell. And just when I thought we were starting to warm up to me, the only way you'll warm up if I threw you in a fire pit. Such a kind woman. Piss off. Oh, they chipper today. What's the good news, Shay? Oh, it's nothing really in Jacko. I just really enjoy the snow. And so does my Pegasus, Miranda. Look at how happy she is. Didn't Pegasus originally come from Hornheim? No wonder they liked to climb it so much. The founder of my house travelled to Hornheim with his wife. They encountered wild Pegasi, but able to tame a few of them. Then they flew back to Andaron where they founded House Windlands. And that's a nice story, but something is off. I've never seen Vikings ride Pegasi. If Pegasi are native to Hornheim, why haven't the Vikings domesticated them? Pegasi are quite picky, but only let people with gentle hearts ride them. Vikings are too brutish and cruel. What about the Dark Wind steeds that Helga and her Harry riders on? Oh, those are Helicorns. They are not like Pegasi. What's the difference? Helicorns do not come from our world, they hail from the realm of terrors. I have never seen one near one. But just looking at Helga's steeds scares me. Wait, so are you telling me Helga is riding atop a terror? In a way, yes. I can't even begin to imagine how they domesticate them. They must have used powerful magic. Damn, why am I to stay away from that woman? She scares me too, but I still would like to talk to her someday. Really? Why is that? I saw her petting a Halicorn earlier. I was obviously cared for it a lot. Maybe their bond is not so different from what I have in my steed. You always try to see the best in people, Shay. I really like that about you. Reminds me of my sister. Thanks. Truly beautiful, this land of ice and snow. Peaceful and calm, distant from the world's worries. You need to forget we have to kill an errant king. We're in a pier for a while, Fred, and we're heading back to Andaron. Do you have any regrets about being here with us instead of Mortimer? Truthfully, I do. Somewhat. Randall was a bastard, but Mortimer, I was joking. Don't tell me you're a commoner, Jacket. What's that supposed to mean? You trying to pick a fight? I'm only stating a fact. It's essential you understand this. I'm a noble. I was raised and groomed to achieve greatness. From my perspective, Mortimer's actions were vile, but not... how do I put it? You sound like you're about to defend him. I'm only playing devil's advocate. I do not endorse Mortimer's actions. We don't know the real Mortimer. Who knows? Perhaps we never will. It is clear that the man you spoke to in the past lied to you. You considered his blade well, for he must have believed it to be essential. The point being? I do not claim to know Mortimer well, but I did grow up alongside him. I doubt he is a wretched evildoer. You must believe truly that his goals are for the good of Andaron's people. Did you know that in their heyday, the former Steel Brother were the same? You mean Thorgrim, Robert, and Galahad? That's right, they nearly engaged in the seemingly bloody war for supremacy. Thorgrim the eldest, Robert, the middle child, and Galahad the youngest. Old Brotherman was similar, neither cared much for the throne. But Thorgrim and Randall were brutal tyrants, their brothers detested. Galahad fought to make a move on the crown, but Thorgrim tricked him. He convinced Galahad to temporarily become leader of the Steel Knights. What he didn't know was that his vows superseded any right of becoming king. He could never again lay claim to the throne, not even by killing Thorgrim. Never heard of that story. Wonder my boy didn't tell me. It was an open secret, and an embarrassment for Sir Galahad. He has become the most powerful Knights of Steel ever, but he always longed for the right to rule instead of his older brother. Now put yourself in Mortimer's shoes. You have seen Thorgrim's bloody brutal rule. You know what sort of king Wanda will be. What would you do? I wouldn't kill my brother. That much is for sure. As I said, Jacko, you're a commoner. You cannot fathom the guilt we feel. We nobles, we rulers. What guilt? You're not speaking clearly. If you're mortal and you chose to do nothing, you might feel shame. By allowing ground to run unchecked over Andaron, we down thousands. Every sort of a mass casualty event would tear at your heartstrings. Would you always feel as if your inactions killed those people? So, kill Wanda in the Bourbon War. Bourbon would have been a great king. Mortimer even said to so himself. He lies for him so we could kill him. Mortimer is just a greedy bastard, no better than Thorgrim or Kefis. Borderman intended to marry Linda, and her ambitions, they ran deep. You can say that Kefis' daughter would coerce Borderman over time. Better to kill Borderman and Randall than guide Andaron's future himself. At least that's how I imagine the third prince is forced to work. These armies don't absolve multiple of his wrongdoings. He is evil, he has to die, and I will be one to impale him. As I said, if you like calm the jacket, this will always be the limit to your station. This is why nobody likes you, Fred. I thought you were leaving. I am, little lad. I'm just taking in the sights before I go. This place holds memories. You and Skylar seem to have a past. When we were both young, we would spend a lot of time together. Back then, she was like a fairy, long purple hair, icy blue eyes. She stole my heart and never gave it back. That damn woman. And yet, did not seal the deal. Ah no, she married some sorcerer, so she was more interested in someone who could cast spells. Later heard he had gotten killed. Some say she caused his death. Violent marriage dispute? Who knows? Skylar had a temper. Well, it was already a man who foolishly angered her. I suppose I must win the family. Elga seems to enjoy threatening me multiple times before breakfast. Pah! Beware of the Skylar girls. They are beautiful, but deadly. So I hear they call you the Ravenous Bear, as well as Halfton the Invincible. That's quite the title. I've been called that for years now. In the 60 winters I have seen, I have attended countless battles, fought enemies beyond measure. Yet death has not claimed me. I must be cursed. You want to die? Indeed, in battle. Why is that important? I want to feast and drink with my ancestors in Valhalla. If I die in my bed, I will curse to linger in Helheim. I ghost wandering for eternity. No fate could be more tragic. Oh, that explains why Vikings fight so ferociously. This Helheim sounds like a very scary place. That will not be my fate. I will seek my death soon. There must be someone out there who can kill me. Can't you just go forward in some poor fool spear? Funny little boy. Leave it to a southerner. But I wasn't joking. Wow, how engaging. What's that in your hand, Estelle? A new spell? Gasp, it said Jacko. No, sir, this isn't a scroll of magic. This is a book that old woman the tank gave me. Skylar? Yes, Grandma Skylar. No, I said, the book is called The Man Who Fell from the Sky. It's truly an unforgettable tale of human perseverance. Oh, the title sounds a little interesting. What's the plot? You won't believe it. It's about the man who falls out of the sky. You'd have guessed. But it's not a fictional story. It's based on historical events. Have you heard of Sir Joseph? Yeah, he's the patriarch of the Lightbringers. He's their head honcho, their founding father. Is he the one who fell out of the sky? No, not Joseph. The man who fell out of the sky was actually his father. As the story goes, Joseph's father was the deity known as the World Walker. Before he fell to our world, humans were enslaved to all of demonkind. But the World Walker was like a god. He could fight demons emperors alone. The World Walker's bones were made of metal. His fists could shatter rocks. If anything injured him, he could even heal himself in seconds without magic. Even as the World Walker even had mini-gods flowing through his veins. This is starting to sound a bit. While humanity suffered, the World Walker opened the path between here and heaven. He released to capture the vines, and he started demons to save humanity. All of this just 5,000 years ago. You don't seriously believe any of that crap, do you, Estelle? It's ridiculous on its face. It's a very, very so good tone. Why would I believe it? Surely Sir Joseph's father must have been an extraordinary man. All the people who talk about the guy are lewds. I don't even know if this Sir Joseph really exists. Besides, breaking borders with its fists, healing injuries without casting any magic? It's clearly a story meant to entertain little kids. Bah, stupid peasant. How can you claim to know more than an expert? Leave it to a scrupulous to reject the truth of the lines. But I believe in the lines. Not sincerely enough. Even so, Raffner, Sigurd mentioned you in passing. I hear she swayed you to join our side during the battle. I hope to join for my own reasons. That Scallywitch had no bearing. I am the son of Dormund the Red, former Jaw of the Icebreakers. And why has Dormund's son decided to ban his clan? Because my father died. Sorry to hear that. My dad passed away when I was about your age. How did your father... He lost his life during Holmgang. That sounds like a Viking term for me. Can you explain this to a foreigner? At Holmgang is a duel to the death, fought of the Ring of Honor. Any Viking can challenge another to Holmgang to settle a dispute. The view is to forsake all honor. It's a fate worse than death. And who challenged your father? The new Jaw clan icebreaker, Taranor. Taranor. I keep hearing his name get brought up lately. So your father was a Jaw. Does that make you a prince? I know nothing anymore. When my father fell, I lost it all. My privileges, my honor, and my last living parent. You can't be easy being the Jaw's son. No son can just walk up and challenge your father any time. Here's the icebreaker way. The strong rule the weak. What about switching sides? Joining my mercenary corps? That was a part of the icebreaker way? This is temporary. I wish to go stronger. I will explore the world and train in secret. One day I return to challenge Taranor. I will crush his bones and flay his skin. That is the only reason I am here. The only reason? What about Helga's sister Sigrid? I can't help but notice you've been sneaking peeks. What? No way! I won't be entranced by a Scallywitch. You sure? Or maybe I was mistaken. I happen to be quite a ladies' man. Not as much as Bowen was, but I'm experienced in my own right. I was thinking of offering you some tips, but perhaps I mistrust you. Tips? Like to... maybe I did hit the mark after all. But if you want to impress a girl... Be quiet, fool! Keep your voice down. Get in close so I can hear better. No problem. Now listen to the advice of a true romantic. Boogie, what are you carrying? You sneaking around again? Booze. Booze? Yeah, you like some? Where in the world did you find it? The Lieutenant's here. In the tent in the old hag. She had several barrels. Wait, you mean Skylar? She gave you booze? Sure, let's go with that. Boogie, did you steal that from Skylar? Alcohol is dangerous for old folks. What is he looking out for? Are you daft? She takes us in, we pay her by... Do you want some or what? No, I'm not a thief. I refuse to drink stolen liquor. Hey pal, I'm not the one whose best friend just got murdered. But if I were you, before it's I sure as hell want some alcohol back now. For me point. Never speak of this again. My man. That's a stiff after all. Shut up. Jacka, I need to ask you a question. Ask away. Would you choose Baldwin over your own family? That came out of left field. Why are you asking me this? Just curious. Well, it would depend. On what? Could you lay out a scenario for me? I think that would make it easier. Oh, sorry. Let's say one were threatened to kill your family. If you didn't kill Baldwin, would you choose your family over his life? Ah, I see where this is going. You do? This is about Samuel again, isn't it? You think one will threaten him? I simply want to know what a true knight would do if forced into such a dilemma. If I can grasp Grandfather's actions, maybe I can avoid repeating them. I'm not a knight, but I know one thing. Someone went behind his friend's back. A person with real honor and integrity would never do such a thing. He would have confronted Baldwin head on and laid out his grievances. I understand Theo. Grandfather did often voice his discontent. He told Baldwin many times he disagreed with his actions. Aye, that was my job as well. Bald was quite reckless. He could be frustrating trying to keep in check. However, I would never have betrayed him, no matter what. But what if? Christine, you can keep creating these hypothetical what-if scenarios. They won't do any good. But your grandfather made a mistake. Simple as that. So you accept this, so you can move on. What are you doing, Bujaki? Studying this building. Is there something strange about it? No, it is ordinary. And yet you seem so fascinated by it. House of my village, very similar design, not much difference. The point being, father spoke to me, talked about scarlet witches. They said they live in towers of ice and snow. When things are showered in a veil of mystery, myths will form. And so it's very secretive. They don't deal with outsiders. So why have they given us refuge? It's obvious they wanted to help him recruit the berserkers. You seem unconvinced. They want more. Like what? I don't know. More. No, they might ask us for more favours, but I don't mind bashing a few skulls in. It's a small price to pay for keeping us safe from all those prying eyes. You won't dare challenge blindly into these frozen wastelands inside a wall. Time will crush him if he even tries. Be careful, always watch back. Complacency writes death. Naturally, but I think you're fearful of superstitions. Guy's a normal clan like all the other ones. I bet they all tell tales about the icebreakers too. What tales? Probably some childish, like you eat babies. Doubtful. Babies taste bad. Flesh is not nutritious. Dear make for better game. How would you know what baby flesh tastes like? Answer me, Drajaki. Prefer not to say. Oh my god, did you eat that baby? No, of course not. Was only joking. You did not bluff. You were joking? Oh, divines, you scared me, Viking. Don't say things like that. You're too hard to read. Yes, it was only a joke. I carve wood now. Goodbye. You totally ate a baby. What you cooking, Bert? It smells fantastic. I'm making a fish stew with some trout. I called earlier. I hope you didn't put any dirt in it this time. No dirt. Unfortunately, this was my mother's favourite stew. She taught me how to make it when I was 9 years old. It didn't smell quite like a fish. It has a flowery smell. That's the unique fragrance of the flash freeze flower. It's a plant that only grows atop Mount Frostmoor. The flash freeze flower. I heard Skylar mention it earlier. Mentioned it to Hafton. It seemed pretty important. It's an amazing flower. Considered the panacea for most ailments in Hornheim. While delicious when cooked, it's most useful as a home remedy for colds. Even that awful plague that struck Andaron was no match for the flower. Wait, what? It can help people infected by the plague? Of course. The same plague that ravaged Andaron 20 years ago? Yes. You're acting strange, Jacka. Can it fully heal the plague, or only ease the symptoms? As long as you cook it properly, the flash freeze flower is a cure. I'm surprised you didn't know about it. It's common knowledge up here. How can this be? All this time there was a flower that could have saved my father? Why didn't Bob tell me? How could he have overlooked something so significant? I don't know, Jacket. Isn't it secret or anything? I'm supposed to help pick and deliver a batch to a shipper. The flowers wilt and die when taken out of the cold, but they should have lasted a month without losing their efficiency. Plenty of time to deliver them over the seas around its people. I don't understand. Nobody ever mentioned this to me. I never even heard of a rumour. If one knew, he'd have told me for sure. I haven't a clue, but I'm sorry I upset you. I thought everyone knew. The flower only grows on Mount Frostmoor, but it's abundant up there. It just takes some effort to brave the elements. It's not your fault. I'm sorry for that outburst. My father died to the plague, but there was a cure. I could have saved him. If I were in your position, I'd probably react the same way. Perhaps we can find out together why nobody knows of the flower. I see what I can dig up. Thanks for the talk, Babette. Oh, and send me a bowl of your stew. You bet. I got a feeling that maybe that might be explained more in the Rebellion saga. But that won't come out to like pretty much, I think, after Christmas. Actually, again, the date. Looks like we can finally breathe a bit. Do you intend for us to stay here long? I don't know. Do you have a better idea? If we go back to Andaron, we're dead. One of those agents are likely scoring the content for us even as we speak. I know this place is remote enough. It's beautiful aside from the cold. Also reminds you of Silver Mist. I thought you hated Silver Mist. I hated living in exile, but the people there made it bearable. And what about now? I have my friends here with me, and also my child inside. Bobbin is on through him. How do you know it's a boy? I have seen glimpses of his future. Ah yes, the famed Lightbringer visions. Mom clearly saw them once. You and him went to the shrine. He talked about seeing his mother. Oh yes. Funny thing about that, if you don't have the dorm, if you didn't get asked to keep the dawn core, if you decided not to take it with you, I think the vision in that chapter is actually different. So that's an interesting thing they did. I thought he had gone mad. It's true, he was granted the vision. He saw the face of his mother. I thought Mia was killed by the Lightbringers. That's what House Steel claimed, but there is no truth to it. Thorngrim used an excuse to wage a stupid rebellion. My father and Mia were friends. She would often come visit us. My mother Iris often put on plays for Mia as well. King Kelphus and Maria? No one ever told me that. As a child I remember walking up at night and walking through the castle halls. I remember hearing their laughter, sometimes even they sang together. She was in his private quarters late at night? What are you implying? They were just friends. My father was happily married to my mother. He loved her more than anything in the world. It's not uncommon for kings to have mistresses. There is no way my mother would miss the signs of infidelity. Besides, my father doted on her like you wouldn't believe. He said she wasn't okay with their situation. Maybe Iris knew of the matters, but would you dare speak this way if Baldwin was here? These are my deceased parents you're talking about, Jacker. Sorry, I meant in disrespect. Paul would have broken my nose. You always put his mother up on a pedestal, even though she was from House Flameguard. Ugh, I never liked that family. They creeped me out. Mia was not like the rest of her family, I assure you. Yeah, I suppose you're right about that. There's good and bad apples in all houses. Baldwin was not like his two brothers. He was good, honourable and kind. I will make sure his son grows up to be a man his father will be proud of, and I'll do everything I can to help. Truly disgusting. I hope you're not talking about me. Look at this shining, Istrus, snowy winterland. A visual delight. But it's so clogged in darkness it makes my pores cry in pain. Try exfoliating? Imbecile, I was being serious. Think of your brain for once. Alright, so you don't like the Scandians? Neither does Orlando. What else is new? You don't know how disappointing it is to return after 1,000 years. My siblings and I built the power of Andaron themselves from scratch. Now they've crumbled into ashes. At the same time, a darkness grows here in Hornheim's snowy wasteland. Andaron's Lightbringer shrine ended up torn down by that four-grin brat. Stupid, arrogant male bastard. He's an emotion of slow-moving calamity. Paul learned from Orlando that the shrine protects us from terrorists. I'm not sure how demons play into the rest of this big picture though. Once, demons roamed our world. Terror 5,000 years ago. They ruled, but that changed when my grandparents began the empowering of humanity. We stole the power of the divines, used to beat back the demons. What? Humanity stole the power of the divines? They gave it to us, but they had no choice in the matter. You see, the divines created demons to be their obedient little servants. Such hubris allowed their lessers to rise up over the divines. After the demons killed most of the divines, humanity took their magic. We beat back the demons on an old continent, and Andaron now as well. But make no mistake, humanity may have won the war, but the demons still exist. They lurk in the shadows waiting for a chance to strike at a basis of power. You believe the Scandians are assisting the demons? Or perhaps they are working as their agents, their pawns? The terrors you know, do you believe are truly terrible existences? You do call them terrors for a reason. The strongest terror you ever encounter is but a pale shadow of their creator. Demon Emperor Vag and Mephisto. Those two took centuries for my father to kill. Now Asmodeus reigns in Helheim's realm. Except for the previous emperors. And the Scandians do travel to Helheim. It sounds like if you believe the Scandians are collaborating with the Demon Emperor. Do you have any proof for that claim? I should have wiped out this northern hellhole when I was at my full strength. And even back then, the elders were sympathetic to the infinite darkness. I simply assume my sins would be able to finish the job off. Bah! Useless! Okay, but... proof? Brat! I can smell the evil in the air. What more proof do I need? Well, the rest of us can't smell evil, so you have to rely on your testimony. It'd be nice to have better proof to go off on than a woman's intuition. Damn, put the sword down. Does your intuition tell you where I'm about to stab you? Hey, Elenda, save me! You want us a bully! Hey, Asher. Hey, Jackaberry. How is online treating you? You get coming with us yet? Oh no, I love it. I thought you preferred warmer climates, being from 60 or more. I hate to stick to it. Heat was horrible. The sun reminds me of my days as a slave. Yeah, I suppose I don't have many happy memories of your homeland. I like it here. Life is voracious, fighting has been so much fun. These are people who can appreciate a good brawl, followed by a good drink. You were born in the wrong nation, Aisha. Maybe you're a true Viking at heart. I do hope Brandon will be alright without me though. He's a tough old rugged sea dog. He was a pirate for many years. He'd be just fine on his own. He used to say you were like a centurion. You was best friends with my father for many years. Before I became a soldier, they sailed together. Brandon went on some very exciting adventures. He never told me those stories. His friendship with my dad, it didn't end well. What happened? They both fell in love with my mom. He kind of tore them apart. And yet, he's always treated you so well. I think he realized that if things were different, he could easily have been my real father. That actually explains a lot. I'm gonna go get some mead. Almost done. Ooh, Jacka, perfect timing. What's up, Angelus? You need for something? Yes, actually, I'm trying to complete a dark ballad. Can you think of any words that rhyme with Asmodeus? Asmodeus? I think I've heard that name somewhere recently. Indeed, his name does seem to be whispered on the wind. He is currently Emperor of Armies, a mighty demon ruler. I see. Why are you writing a song about the demon emperor, though? Seems a little dark, doesn't it? We Darkholmes are quite familiar with Asmodeus. My brother Varg has even travelled to Helheim. Helheim? That's the realm of the demons. Who would he ever want to go there? When the demons rip him to shreds? Did I say something funny? You know, Jacker, terrorists and demons are not the same thing. Terrorists are simply reenacting mindless undead monsters, but demons are just as smart as any human you've met. And my brother is one of the mightiest mages in Andaron. So the demons fear him? They avoid him? Well, Varg is like a walking calamity, a creature of darkness. He likes to capture them or perform experiments on them while they scream. No demon wants to fall into Varg's hands, lest they become a material for him. I hope you realize how horrifying that sounds. Of course, Varg cannot contend against the demon dukes and emperors. He gives distance when these mighty existences roam near. Like Asmodeus? Exactly. Let me warn you, Jacker, if you encounter Asmodeus. He's not a foe you can defeat. Spears will not protect you. So he's the strongest demon emperor in Helheim? On the contrary, Asmodeus is the youngest and the weakest. Even so, he would still erase your life with a single slap. No, duly noted. Noted. Luckily, I don't see why I'd ever encounter that demon. You never know. Almost done. Albert, are you alright? I am fine. You seem disturbed. I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. Cain Scally has a foul air lingering about it. Its people, its women, they are void-touched. Alenda said the same thing. What does that mean, though? They are attuned to dark magic? Not all dark magic are void-touched, but all void-touched are dark magic. Do not trust these servants of the devils. They are not our friends. I don't need friends. I need a base of power so I can challenge more. Yes, I understand your desires. I understand your pain. But this old man has a proposal. Go on. Do not put all your eggs in one basket, Jack. Don't let Skyler lead you around by your nose. The other alternative to your partnership. I'm not sure I follow. What options are you suggesting? Considering maybe we're used to us in Batten's waterway. But it's not the only can that can offer us benefits. Are you saying I should plot behind Skyler's back? That I should look for a way to betray her in due time? I mean, asking you not place too much trust in these Skyly women. If voyagers can betray you, they absolutely will. Maybe you're just paranoid, but you're scared like Alanda. All this void touch British sound like mumbo jumbo to me. Do as you please. I only hope you won't regret your decision, your choice. You need to be such a downer, Grandpa. I'll look for an alternative to Skyler. At the very least, it can't hurt to have other allies in the rear ring. Good. I'll take my leave then. And I think that's everyone. Now you're probably wondering, is this the same shop as in the other chapter? No, this is why I mentioned about the brave weapons. these two shops don't actually have that. For instance, we get supply. Let's have a look. We were given some pretty nice rewards, like this. You see, you get some pretty nice stuff here, including a rune sword, which is pretty nice actually. Not going to get that, but you can if you want. But I am going to sell this. Let's have a quick look at the other shop as well. Then I'm going to buy this stuff off screen, basically. Oh, no, it's R2. That's a very good time. Well, I wanted it so badly. Oh! Returns eyes no condition from a distance. Interesting. Okay, well, I'll be back once I bought some things. See you guys then. I might sell some things as well to make more room. And I am back. In this shop I bought I tried to buy an extra 4-1. A ruin because there's no quick ways. I already have exorcism, so I don't need another one. But nice heal. It's I got a mend actually. I was tempted to buy this from a distance, but it didn't seem like it's worth it. I already have exorcism, so I need another one of those. In fact, I think. Oh, she's a toad. That's turning. That's interesting. And this shop, I bought mostly some silver stuff. Never mind the rune sword, they got one. Actually, I haven't used it yet, to be honest. I did buy an extra longbow, just that extra distance is nice, and an extra knife for my thief. Yep, see, she has no sword right there. So, should I get another? No, I should be fine. Besides, I can make a separate. Besides, I'm making a separate save file anyway. But yep, that's about it. Okay. As soon as these two leave and stuff, and you bought everything you wanted to, end the chapter. Yes, Jacker, you returned to me. How can I help you? We haven't much time to talk, Skylar. I want to run something by you. I'm quite busy, but for you, I shall make an exception. I have an idea to solve your situation, permanently. Which situation? The angry granddaughter one, or the war one? The latter. Hear me out. I think we should consider attacking Tarano. Take the fight to him. Instate our own man, or woman, as the new job. I haven't given it much thought, but maybe your wisdom can help us here. Is there an idea even viable, or is it a non-start from the very beginning? How did you concoct such a wild fantasy? If we have to do battle with all the Icebreaker clans, we'll lose. The numbers are superior. They have more elites than Skadi and Berserk. Even if you combine our forces, you'll only be able to defend for a while. A target attack in Tarano could end this entire war between it even starts. I'm not opposed. At this point, we are already knee-deep in the feces. Either we give in and become Tarano's vassals, or we try something drastic. But how would you propose we attack Tarano inside its stronghold? His swallows will shoot my arrows out of the sky without issue. I haven't thought that far ahead, unfortunately. I only want to know if you think the plan is viable. Do you have anyone who can challenge the mightiest Icebreaker Hornbeam? Tarano will not be a weak adversary. If you fail, your men will die. If you think of a way to get me there, and I'll work out how to beat him. Men always hatch the most harebrained schemes. This old woman will do what she can in the coming weeks. For now, see how Hafton and the others feel. I dare not proceed without Berserk backing us up. I'll do that. Peace be upon you, Skylar. And you as well. Alright, I have a plan. If I want to defeat Mordor, I need an army. Perhaps if I can defeat Tarno, I can turn the Vikings into my own soldiers. It will take time to formulate the perfect avenue of attack. For now, I get to work writing up drafts for this campaign. I wonder if Berserk will be able to help me defeat Tyranor. Meanwhile, in the capital of Malthrak. My liege? What is it, Alexander? I've come bringing a message from the King of Styxia. Has Kang X finally deigned to accept our offer? It appears so. He will be sending a man named Selphos to visit his dungeons. He promised complete satisfaction when we see our treasury shining with gold. As long as it helps to fill the coffers. This business is all so unpleasant, my liege. Randall was such a wastrel, spending Malthrak's coins as if it were water. They have to make dealings with darkness to restore Andaron's name. I was not aware you were opposed to those alliances with Shadow, especially given the saving acts you committed to take the throne. If I were Randall, you'd be dead for speaking so bluntly. If you were Randall, I would not have supported your wives. Is that so? Is that all? Perhaps you'll also consider heeding one of my requests? Regarding Sir Samuel and Lady Breaches are dead. House Rose is in disarray. Now House Rose is struggling to safeguard their farmlands. Our Speargun will be glad to alleviate their burden. Always the opportunities, Alex. Very well. You may seize Rose's farms and cities. Take good care of them until we can restore an heir for Rose's heart lordship. I need to draw up a short list of names, if you know anyone willing. I might know a few candidates capable of handling the burden. Good. Now, if you excuse me, I can't spare the mental focus of this clearing. I take my leave. My liege. Lucky devil. If only I possessed such a useful skill. Who knows how much I'd be able to... Who knows how much better I'd be at managing Spear Garden. Lady Cassandra, Lord Wester. Alex, where is His Highness? Our king has departed. Again? Always right when I need to speak to him. That illusionist. His Majesty comes and goes wherever he pleases. You don't have the right to question his movements. Why is he always absent? We need him here in the capital. Did he go and run off to that Lightbringer shrine again? What does he do there all day long? It's bizarre. I imagine he's working on a top secret project of some sort. It's none of my business. Now, if you excuse me. I don't like that, Alexander. He's scheming behind our back. Now that we've deposed Randall, we'll return to the old ways. Your meaning? Don't play stupid with me, Lord of Windbags. Our camaraderie has ended. From now on, we're rivals. We return to our previous acts of tricking and deceit. I can enough for these petty games of nobles. Yes, such a kind man. Your brother thought so. What? You? Watch your mouth, harlot. Those rumors are baseless. Lord Manster died with dignity, and gave him a proper funeral. Far be it from me to imply you were the one who buried the knife in his back. You, the man who cast out his son? I keep my house clean of filth and debauchery. Not like you, who wallows in his depravity of glee. How many men have you seduced with that stiff tongue, wench? It's always a pleasure talking to such a fine, upstanding man. Take care of yourself, Wester. Flame God Snake. And with that, we are now done. Now I'm going to begin with chapter 17, just the intro, because this is going to be a really long one, like stupid long. So yeah, this is probably so yes. Even though it's going to be pretty long, gating chapter, I'm going to get the intro out of the way because again, it's really long. This next one. Let's do chapter 17. Ethereal Legion. Oh boy. 6 months pass as Jack's mercenary corps prepare to assault Tyranor. Jack has not wasted any time during this period, but has forged ahead. Now he and Sky are waiting to enact the final phase of their master plan. Jacker, grandmother wants to see you. 6 months, waited so long. Finally, Stormfall Day is here. She says the conditions are ideal to open the rift. So, get moving. You don't have all day to waste. Believe me, nobody wants this plan to succeed more than me. I'll join you in a minute. After all this time, she still hates me. I'm here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Everything is proceeding according to your plan. Captain has been working hard to draw Tyrannus' gaze north. With the jar distracted, you won't see your forces coming. So let me make sure I have this start straight. You're going to open the portal to Helheim, and then my people use it to reach Tyrannus? Remember that this was your idea, Jacker. The only option is to fly there. But the Icebreaker will see us coming and swiftly shoot us out of the sky. My Harriers are good for assaults, but formations based on stealth. Travelling through Helheim will be an extremely dangerous endeavour. I guarantee you will arrive inside the Icebreaker capital, Nidaros. But even so, you will still have to defeat Tyrannus to claim his title. Do you understand that this may end up being a one-way mission, Jacker? I do. I'm also going to ask you to let Alanda stay behind. She's due to deliver her baby and needs to avoid battle. Of course, my clan is perfectly skilled at delivering babies. You ensure she has the best care during this critical period. Alright, Belga, this is a dangerous mission. Are you sure you want to come with my group? You might not live to see tomorrow's dawn. This concerns the fate of my entire clan. If some southerners are going, and so am I. Besides, if you die, then we're all screwed anyway. If you fail, you will alert Tyrannus and our attentions. You will march and steady. You will come to stutter us all. Then I guess I'd better not fail. Make sure your affairs are in order before you leave. I will summon the rift at noon, so move with haste. I'll be ready. And there you have it. We are leaving today. It's hard to believe that after 6 moments the day is here. The day of Stormfall, where the Thunderwalker may meet his end. I wish I could go with you, Jacker, but this Betty, Bord wouldn't want his wife fighting with the front while pregnant. I'll be able to think more clearly if I know you're here, safe and sound. Fielder will stay with her. Fielder, you will stay with her while I go. While I'm gone. If we fail the mission, worry not, Jacker. I'll hide my lady somewhere, even the gods won't look. Remember, Orlando, it isn't only Borden's child. That baby represents Andaron's hope for a better future. I'll not attack Katana for myself, but for Andaron's sake. You have to succeed, Jacker. You have to return in one piece. I can't lose Bord and you both. The girls will eat me alive. I planned every part of this mission out. Surviving Helheim will be the hardest part. Once you reach Nidaros, it'll be smooth sailing. I hope. Take care, Jacker. I pray to the divines for your safe return. With such a beauty, supplicating yourself, I'll be in good hands. There's no chance the divines would let me die now. A few hours later, preparations are complete. I'll now open the rift to Helheim. Once inside, Helga will guide you. What exactly can we expect to see in this place? Helheim is the realm where terrors originate from. It is dark and unforgiving place for the living. Do not let your guard down for even a split second. And you have travelled there before? This will be Helga's 6th journey. She knows the place well. 20 years ago, I even sent a southerner inside at his request. Some eccentric mage's fellow, as I recall. Listen well to my words. This is important. If I command your men, they must obey. Helheim is dangerous. You need to be quick. No arguing with me once we're there. As long as you don't command me to fling myself off a cliff, don't tempt me. Helheim is a maze of doors, portals and rifts to nowhere. You need Helga to investigate through their ringling passages. Once inside, she can show you the safe path to travel. But if you lose her, you'll be forever trapped in the void. Open the portal. Open the portal. Let's get this over with. And here we are. Yeah, it's a pretty, not an easy chapter, a pretty tough one actually. Basically, we have to try and survive right here, but again, much easier said than done. What the heck? Who are these people? Nope. Oh, yes. Nope. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm using Fred as well. Luna. And Kurt. There is Charm. That's a bit better. But yeah, this map is not for like the for the weak. It's going to be beyond brutal and unforgiving. Not fun in the slightest. As you can see, we're split up. And the worst part of this map is that the enemies that spawn are completely random. They can spawn from almost anywhere with their portals. Yeah, it's not a fun map. This is probably going to take a lot of tries. That's why we got so many holy weapons in the last chapter. Because we're fighting terrors. And holy weapons do effective damage to terrors. Yeah. But yes, next time we will be doing chapter 17. And yes, this will be a very, very long one. Not fun at all. And the worst part is I'm going to have to use a save state at some point. In fact, I'm going to have to use a save state. Because I need to find basically a way to activate the first side quest. I'll talk more about that next time. With that, is Master 347. Gamers will type object platformer. Stay classy.